It's a friendship that was brought together by racing and has grown since. Driver Wally Butler and pit crew chief Tom Taylor have been only racing together for a year. But because of their respect for one another and their positive attitudes, they seem like they've been doing this together for decades.
It's nice because he's got no habits. Everything he's learning because he feels it, not because of things that he thought he should be doing.
It was such a difference racing on dirt from previous experience that we really needed some expertise, and Tom brought that with all his past history with racing with the World of Outlaws, and we couldn't do it without him, that's for sure.
Butler is an accomplished driver on both asphalt and ice and has raced all over North America. He was doing that since his days in university. As Butler's career and family life changed, finding time to race was extremely tough, forcing him to put it on the back burner for 6 years. When his job brought him back to Winnipeg, he quickly realized the Speedway was a perfect way to get back into racing while still maintaining his family life. All he needed was someone with experience with lightning sprints to help.
My wife's brother said you should go out and check out the lightning sprints at the dirt track. Interesting, motorcycle powered, extremely quick cars, and I had never even considered dirt racing until going out there.
Taylor has been working in the pits on race cars for 38 years, which includes a stint with the World of Outlaws sprint cars. The veteran crew chief was out of racing and recently retired from his day job, but sitting at home was making him miserable. That's when a mutual friend heard both their stories, and he knew he needed to put the two together.
I go through a coffee thing every Saturday morning with a bunch of road racing guys, and I hadn't met Wally, but I knew a bunch of them. And we had a friend that knew me, and he knew that I was involved in sprint cars, and I was going down south a lot, you know, with my friends, racing down there, but not as, you know, just as an extra helper kind of thing. And he knew I liked sprint cars, and he knew Wally was trying to get in it. We put us two together, we went out and had an ale, and it led to this.
Now, despite a strong friendship, it was a different story for their racing success early on. In week 2 of 2011, Butler flipped his lightning sprint. They used that experience as a way to learn more about racing.
But we did continue to kind of progress, learned every week and progressed, got a little bit better every week. I think it was the second or third last weekend I flipped again. There was an incident coming out of turn 2, and two cars got together, and I ran over the back of another car and flipped there. So that was a pretty big wreck, but Tom and Ben, Mike, Les, and Ed put the car back together, and we went out for the last race of the year and won the Prairie Classic. So we ended the year on a very high note, and was able to get the feature win at the end of the year.
2012 has been a lot like the beginning of 2011. Butler didn't finish his first heat race after crashing into the front wall, but that's not changing his positive attitude.
I think we would like to contend for a championship. Probably won't be this year because there's some races that I've got previous commitments to and can't get to the races, so it's going to be a challenge this year, but in the years to come, I think we'll give it a run for our money. So this year, it's kind of our inside joke, it's all about the wins this year.